Okay, I'm gonna play Doki Literature Club. And I've actually heard about these characters, but I've never seen the game. Like, I remember I saw these Minecraft music videos, but I didn't realize it was actually a game. So now I'll be able to try it. Okay, I'll type my name. Amanda. Hey. Who's saying hey? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Who is calling her annoying? You're calling Sayori annoying? Hell no. Hell no, hell no, hell no. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. It's like going with my friend. Okay, no. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh, I have a friend that oversleeps a lot. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ah! Oh, what the fuck? Is that what she said? She's like panting. I overslept again. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, I'm such a nice friend that actually waited for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Wow. What is that post? That's mean, Amanda. No, it's not. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. What, are we supposed to be a Yuri couple? Fine, fine. But it did wait for me after all. Yeah. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted. You could at least say thank you. I actually skipped one. Whatever you say, Zuri. Oh, okay. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As you draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Where is this place? By the way, Amanda, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Hey! Okay, sorry, that was my cat. Jente. She's gonna jump on my clothes. Okay, Sayori likes to worry about a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that she won't learn how to socialize and have any skills before college. Well, excuse me. I socialize. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What is a NEET? What is that? Is that a... What is that? Wait, I gotta search it up. What is a NEET? Oh. What is a NEET? Not in education, employment, or... You there? Okay, I don't like you anymore, man. You trust me, right? No, I don't. Don't make me keep worrying about you. You don't have to. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. No promises. Will you at least promise me you'll try later? I feel like I say I'll promise, then I won't promise at all. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that, and then I don't do it. Yay! Would I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Well, she's all sunshine and rainbows. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about it makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Is this classroom? The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before now. It's like really basic and boring. Why did they not sit together? That's sad. After I pack up my things, I stare blank at the wall, looking for an awesome motivation. Okay, that's real though. Like in math class. Gotta stare at the wall. The wall is like watching paint dry, it's more interesting. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Oh, I do promise. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club, of course. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. It's like you keep insulting me it's like insulting me in the nicest way possible. I don't know how to. I'm somehow offended. Oh, no, I'm just offended. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Oh, so we gotta wait for her, but she don't gotta wait for us. Wow. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought you know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Of course. Sayori. Yeah? There's no I'm going to your club. Me. Shouting. Okay. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. What does that also mean? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. I don't know what that means. I'm not fluent in English. Or, technically am, but also not. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. And who's the president? How many roles are there? I didn't know they had roles. That's it, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Loki, that would be fun. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. Okay. Sherry, you don't even ask. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay, never mind. Okay, I might go go anyway. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. She's a no, that's mean. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Like, that's why we're coming. We're not joining. We're just getting a cupcake. Yes, let's go. It looks sad here. It's also kind of creepy. Even if it's light, it looks like imagine standing here at night, and then some figure is just standing there staring into your soul. Ooh. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's one way to say it. I dejected to follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the leader. Hey! Okay. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, I know. Shiori always has nice things about you. Oh, I thought you would mean that at all. Seriously, bro? No, I'm a girl. Okay, apparently I'm a boy in this story, but it doesn't fit that my name is Amanda. Imagine looking at your son when he's born just... Yeah, let's call him Amanda. No, thankfully not. Wait to get the atmosphere. I'm sorry then, girl. Ah, Amanda, what a nice surprise. Finally, someone nice. I'm offended. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I mean, ain't wrong. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Yeah, no. Just say sorry. You don't have to Natsuki. Oh, classic to summary. Hold on. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Shiori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. It looks like... Imagine your enemy just looks like that. That would be fun. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Yeah, you said her name like 5 times already. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. I guess she looks smart. Don't say things like that. What? Is smart like not a flex? Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Shiori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? No? That's right. No, I don't know you. It's great to see you again. I haven't met you! I haven't met you! Monica smiles sweetly. You're already creeping me out. We do know each other. Oh, we do. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... Why do I keep stuttering? You too, Monica. Come sit down, Amanda. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Okay, I just want the cupcakes. Sorry, I got a little too excited. I don't care. Give me the cupcakes. Then how about I make some tea as well? I don't like tea. If it isn't iced tea, I don't want it. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Shiori. Well, I don't want to sit next to Monica. I want to sit next to Shiori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! You don't even... Where's the cupcakes? Oh, she's smiling this time of day. She's not glaring at me into my soul. No, why are those smiling? Okay, so when she's not in the mood, those are happy. But when she's in the mood, those are not happy. Do we hate Natsuki or something? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, I like cats. My cat is actually right there. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make it. Okay, she looks like she's actually good at it. So cute. Are you showing the cupcakes? I had no idea you were so good at making the Suki. Can I see the cupcakes? Well, you know. Sorry, take what? Then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Tucks her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Wow. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just take a bite! Who goes like this? How am I gonna eat it? Like, just take a bite. Asuki is quiet. I can't let Bill notice her sneaking glances in my right direction. I don't know, I'm so lovable. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yeah, just take a bite. That's all we plan on doing. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Of course she did. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's like, I don't know, maybe it's normal to thank people? Who the hell just like, am I supposed to snatch it and just eat it? Is that how you want me? It's not like haven't I heard it somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Ah, you made them for me. That was lovely. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Not for you, dummy. Okay. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's real logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, I would have been so confused. Returns to carrying a tea set. I don't want it. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, does not a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Well, what are we reading? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Faintly smiles to herself in relief. Oh, she's so cute. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. What? So what made you consider the literature club? I didn't consider it, I was forced. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was about to be dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Okay, thank you. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, is she the president? Oh yeah, well that makes sense. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all those politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity, how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages other people to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that. What is literature? What is it? What is literature? How do you even pronounce it? What is... Literature means written or spoken word considered to be an art form, such as novels, poetry. I'm just gonna translate it to my language. I don't know. Okay, I give up. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I don't even understand it. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Now everyone's smiling. Okay, she's so cute. Yeah, now everyone's smiling. No, she looks creepy though. It's like the fakest smile I've ever seen. It's just really creepy. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Amanda, what kind of things do you like to read? Warrior cats? Well, considering how little I've read these parts for a few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. What is this? Yeah. History? Huh. Manga? I've read some mangas actually, they're not bad. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. I'm not joking. Atsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Just say it! Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Yeah, what are you saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling me a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. What is someone been like trapped in there? It looks like they're like kidnapping people and shoving them into the closet or whatever it is. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's so obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep... I'm tired of reading. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberate to take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've never read horror. Is it like... Do you like get scared? How can you get scared? I read a horror book, but no, I've never written one. I desperately grasp something. I can relate at the minimal level. This way, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. What happens if I press skip? Okay, I hate horror. What's that? Well, Asuka's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Well, damn. Sorry. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that little of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Where's Sayori? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzical. What the hell is those words that come up? At Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Okay, so I don't want to join it if I get homework. I don't want homework. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. No, I don't want. That way, everyone is even. What if I don't want to? Like, do I get kicked out of the club if I don't do my work? Yeah, let's do it. Shut up! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Amanda? No, it's not right. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly conform with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Ooh. Sir may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I see other clubs to look at and I lose my train of thought. Damn. Chill. Okay, she doesn't, you know that she doesn't mind. They look like they're judging me as hell. Well, she looks mad. Of course she's mad. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Of course. Amanda, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Real. Okay. Right. Okay, I'll decide then. I'll join the literature club. Wait, but when the girls' eyes light up. Yeah. No, she just had no reaction again. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Okay, chill, girl. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Well, that's low-key what I just... Okay, maybe I'll never say that to her. But that's... whatever. Well, yeah. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. That's so dramatic post. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring me to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Amanda, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up. Okay, so it's like extra school. Have fun. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Amanda, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together now? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mom wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Yeah. Will I really be happy spending every day at school in a literature club? Maybe I don't think so. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of the girls. Bro, you're already close to one. You greedy ass. Alright. Just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess I start with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Well, I like Sayori. No, actually, I like Yuri. I don't know. The broken email together. Let's see what if fun. Peaceful. What am I doing? I don't know. Flying, yeah. Cage, feather. Love. Existence, anime. I'm just picking random words. Adventure. I just pick the ones I like. Color. Yeah, let's make it colorful. Nature. Aura, because I have so much aura. Twirl. Hope. What am I? Cheeks. Hair. Bouncy. Spinning. Childhood. Silly. Rain cloud. Excitement. Okay. Now we done it. Hi, get a minute up. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Okay, so you actually do things in the game. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Amanda. I'm such a good person. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. I hope that poem does not near you. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join in the clubs this year. Yeah, well, I joined one. And last year too. No, I have my interests. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What are you gonna do? Throw a cupcake at me? Throw your mangas at me? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her scene. Okay, I like Monika for that. Don't worry, guys. Amanda always gives it his best as long as it's appropriate. My name is Amanda and apparently I'm a boy. I should have just used my username. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Yes. What? Wait, no, what? Is that a compliment? Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Ooh. Damn. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Well, I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Amanda can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. What's weird? Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Right? It's really nothing. Let's see. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Well, I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Okay. You'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I'm going to make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out the book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted. Sis, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yeah, that's sweet. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to reading what you think. She's sweet. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for its chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something so literature related by myself like this? Guess I could read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I feel a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I'm listening in on Sayori's conversation with Manga. Ooh. Well, listening. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come with it the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sarah is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, you think food will do the trick? Yeah! I came for a cupcake. What kind? Well, I guess we have cupcake. Cupcakes, yeah! How you got our brain? Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki made the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Well, that wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes based on my creative tummy. Okay. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Siri is still her usual self. Therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her, unlike me who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sarah can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What the fuck am I saying over? I open my eyes when Sarah's face filling my vision. Yeah, she's a little too close. You can step back. I nearly fall out of my chair. But who says over? Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. What? Why? Is your wife was sleeping like that? I had nothing to do. It's not my fault. This isn't a napping club. What? Nothing happens. Does the school have a napping club? If they had, I would join in. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Who isn't? Let's join the club. We're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Oh. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. Yeah, maybe don't shove your face into sleeping at. What about you? You look after me better than you look out for yourself. You're still off sleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sari, it's written all over you. Sari glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. Does her hair look like that, or is it kinda... it looks a little messy. But... around my fingertips down the side of trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. Looks straight to me. And there's two pins stained on your collar right there. I don't see nothing. I tried to wipe off the stain with my... Ew! But no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Ooh. That's super mean. Okay, that was a little mean though. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the top. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me real about it, stupid. I gotta stretch. Oh, that belly cracked. It's okay though. I'm happy you like this. Aren't you? Why is she so standing like awkwardly, man? This looks a weird angle. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you're buttoning it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's one way to say it. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Oh. What if it's strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Jesus. Phew! That's almost better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls it around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And we're saying like it's a good thing. Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it on button. Stop saying all of these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. But anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. That's kind of cute. Oh my god, it's my cat. Okay. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Theory. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell it with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Oh yeah, hers isn't close. Okay, actually. Okay. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh, let's see. I mean, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Zero still trusts a way to retrieve her poem. But do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I wouldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Let everyone read. Ready? Everyone's ready? Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled shade of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Where is Yuri and Natsuki? On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in composed notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well. Oh, there they are, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who do I show it to? For now, I don't think mine fits Yuri. I'll show it to Yuri. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Yuri first. Yeah, that makes sense. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Amanda. I love it. I know that you're such a good writer. Sorry. You must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I didn't know what I'm doing when I was pressing the buttons. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Haha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion had been a little more constructive than this. Maybe Natsuki's. I sure don't like it just because I wrote it, But I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? Well. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Amanda poem. That's so that makes you feel extra special. Okay, this sounds stupid. I can feel your feelings. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention that the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Amanda. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? No, I'm never selfish. I'm like the best person you can ever meet. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of Amaury here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Hey, now you read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll say about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish her a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I like that ending. I want breakfast. That's just so easy. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. Real though. If I like a test, I study 5 minutes before school. Yes, I study, but that's like right before school starts. I also wait until the... You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Classic breakfast. Even though you relate to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. why she always say, yeah! This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I feel like maybe... Don't wait, that's really interesting. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Of course, she's getting mean. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Yeah, excuse you. It's not like I said it was bad. Are you stupid? It just didn't evoke any emotions, so basically it's not good enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Whatever, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can sleep, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I don't like that poem. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. No, I don't. I don't like it. Just be honest. Yeah. No, you're not. We don't like it. We're so convinced that I wouldn't like it. Because we're not. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style will make your message stand out badly. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. It didn't hit my heart. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helped brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I tried to humor with the last comment. I really care how old everyone is, but if Sasuke is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Why am I so nice, but she doesn't have to be nice back? Well, that ain't fair. Sorry, I'm not showing that to you. Hi, Amanda. Having a good time so far? I am. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever hear any suggestions for a club like new activities, things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? No, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Amanda. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. We got a Sayori one. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, we may be good friends. Well, that may be the case. Maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading a poem. If you're not reading into it too much. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has some kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, this girl is nice. She's really nice. That's totally unexpected. To each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experience it a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll also be fine what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I have to impress you guys. Why are we laughing? Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Yeah, don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll give me the damn poem. I'll feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle produced. I can't understand this writing. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't told. Appearance I for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already distorted with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just like a little hole. It wasn't too bright. This is a long one. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. In what? So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, not really. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed that loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. I don't know what that is. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Malika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on the specific point. You try sort of make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourselves to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. No. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Okay. Thanks for listening. Oh, here's a lot of choices. Should I pick Yuri? Or Yuri? Or Yuri? Or Yuri? I think I go with Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passed. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Okay, she's judging me. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure, okay. I already feel offended. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so is that bad? Jesus, thank you. I'm not good at poems. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Buries her face in the dirt. No, her hands are there. I couldn't help but notice that it had been several minutes and we really hadn't gotten anywhere. It might take you a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if the manner totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I don't want tips, I just want you to say it's good. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Also, hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. You're one of the worst feedbacks I got. Also for Doki. Doki can be a little biased though. You can say shit. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Can I give her a bad feedback back? Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Okay, she looks so sweet now, I don't know. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? What is with this writing? I can't read it! Ghost under the light. That... I don't know what this does. Out of my... Illuminate beneath the amber glow. Baiting. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bait, calm, breathing air of the present, believing in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Fix your writing, I can't understand it. I'm sorry if I have such a tender... yeah. I didn't understand it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read it. Did you hear what I said? Oh. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. No, I don't think so. Okay, it is way too pretty. Way too pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it can be really descriptive. It wasn't actually a bad poem. It wasn't too short. It should write longer. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? What does that mean? Actually, the story is not about a ghost at all, Amanda. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts. I don't want to get lectured. They usually do more than just a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I had never thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Maybe because you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my medical writing abilities. Yeah, I felt really judged. Is that okay? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Yeah, should have put in the napping club. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. Again, are they like best friends? And then Yuri and Natsuki are. Then I'm standing like a lonely little. Okay, hell no. My eyes and they gently exchange sheet of papers, sharing their respective poems. Are they like shy against each other? Like she's too shy to get mad at. So she doesn't know what to do, and then she gets shy, and then just shy again, shy, and they just stand staring at each other awfully. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. Okay, she's really also too far. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I'm trying to say something nice. I don't think you're getting any nice comeback to Natsuki. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really does. You never say something nice. You can say shit. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. I didn't. Sarah liked it, and Amanda did. No, I didn't. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Ooh, got some beef here. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Okay, so those, I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't did. Okay. And I really like my poem too, you know. Okay, I liked hers actually. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member. You get some beef! Okay. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Amanda appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Okay, that's low-key true. I liked hers more than his. Huh? And how do you know we didn't appreciate my advice more? Fight. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, get away, Sayori. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Amanda started showing. Ooh. Natsuki! And Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly Bokish turned toward me as if they just know it I was standing there. Amanda! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. As if she could get her resistance and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. That this wouldn't have happened in the first place. And that what's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The main should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Amanda. Don't get me into this. I wanna watch more. Wait, There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the words. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also waste. You understand that, right, Amanda? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? Yeah. Poor guy. It's like I know everything about writing, and whoever I agree, they're probably thinking more highly of me. I'm not agreeing to any of them. Drawing up words I had in my mouth. Since that I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sorry. Yeah, I can't side with this, people. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making it so uncomfortable. How can two of you, when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Amanda. Well, that's her problem. This doesn't matter. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. You just brought someone else into this. Yeah, unless Sarah wants to tell you what a stupid jerk she's been. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes to stop. Suki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Of course. Of course there's no going into that. My friends are wonderful people. Not all of them because of their differences. Asuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. They're so talented. So why are you fighting? Because, well, also, Asuki's cute. And there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I'm just bringing up boobs. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumph. She's so blunt. Monica stands by with a binder expression. I'll make some tea. You're good at making things awkward. Sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as good later and I can organize things. But I'm very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, because that just means it's amazing in her own ways, isn't it? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Let's say it was worth it. Was it right? Well, mostly. Yeah, because... How about you? Yeah, I guess that's the same. It's a neat thing to say to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With an luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself, with a newfound determination. Amanda, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Siri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Siri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No. No one hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Amanda, it's not that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think getting you get along with everyone is that makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Why do you keep saying every day is going to be so much fun? So Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does he really need to stop here? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an international monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. Now we're back to that. I'll think I did enough for now, and I'll make a part 2. Well, I'll continue and see how this is going. Oh, where's Monica? It's cute that they're going up there. Okay, so let's save. There we go. So that was all for now, and I'll make a part 2.